Hello everyone, today I'll be showing you how to break objects with the Cell Fracture add-on in Blender. What this will allow you to do is take any mesh or cube you have and break it up into a bunch of chunks so you can break them into a bunch of particles. They'll fly around. It's a really cool effect. So to start, you're going to have to go and edit preferences and make sure that the Cell Fracture add-on is activated. You can get this by just searching up Cell and it should pop up. Click this and it'll be enabled. Once you do that, you take your mesh or cube, you go to Objects, Quick Effects, and there should be a Cell Fracture thing. Now, I'm not going to talk about all of these since they don't really do much, but we're going to make sure it says Own Particles. The source limit is the maximum amount of chunks it can make. You won't get a lot to start. Now you have Noise. This is like the randomness of it. You can set this to 1 and they'll look like realistic chunk pieces. You click OK. And you'll see your cube has been broken up into a bunch of pieces. Now you still get the original cube as well. But if you look right here, we have separate chunks as their own objects. But let's say you want more chunks of bits of blocks in your thing. Well, you're gonna go in edit mode. You're gonna right click your cube and click subdivide. You're gonna go in here and number of cuts. The higher this is, the more chunks it will be, and I'll just keep it as this for now. And once you go, click tab and go back in object mode. Object, quick effects, Cell Fracture. The settings should stay the same. Even though you don't change any of the settings, suddenly we have a lot more bits and pieces. We move this cube out, and now we have a bunch of blocks. But let's say you have your cracks, and you want them to do something. Well, you would select all of them. You can make sure they're all selected in this window. Yes, they are. You get 69 pieces. So anyway, I'm gonna lift them up because in my animation I want them to fall and crash into the ground. We can delete the original cube too. Then you can hold Shift A and add a plane. S to scale it up, and then once you select all of your pieces again, you're gonna go to Object, Rigid Body, add Active. Then you're gonna go on the plane and do the same thing here, but do add Passive. And what Passive does is it affects other rigid bodies, like makes them bounce off of it, but it won't do anything itself. So you click that, and if you click play, they should fall, and they'll break apart into a bunch of pieces. And once you have that done, you can just export your animation. You can texture if you want, but how you export them is you make sure you have the right render engine. Eevee does it really fast, but Cycles makes it realistic. I'll stick with Eevee. You go in here. For the resolution, you can click this to add a preset. HD TV is the one I usually do. Click that. Then you can scroll down, choose your output location. Next, you'll go to File Format, change this to FFmpeg video, and you'll see this encoding thing pop up. Click this, and you'll go to H.264 in MP4. You can select Auto Split Output, and this should be good. If you're an advanced Blender user or like a video maker or something like that, you probably know what these do. And then you just click render, and you would click render animation.